Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So let me start off by saying that if somebody has sent you this video, watch the whole thing. If somebody tweeted it to you, sent it to you over social media, put it on their feed in hopes that you may see it so they don't have to have a confrontation. Watch the whole thing. If this feels like it's directed to you, it probably is. This video is being made because I am so tired of getting messages from your kids, in most cases, asking how to reach out to you. I get at least 2 messages a week that can be summed up with news outlet X has torn my family apart. I don't even know my uncle, father, mother, grandfather anymore. They've fallen down this echo chamber. It's a very common thing, and it's going to become more intense the closer we get to the election. Because the president did not get a majority of votes until you reach age 50 and older. It is in the interests of outlets that are political in nature, that have a political bias, that support the president, to drive a wedge between you and your family. They're not looking at it that way. They're looking at it as appealing to their demographic and playing up the generation gap so that they can secure those voters for the president. Stop consuming that information for 28 days. Just stop. You know the outlets I'm talking about. Those that provide 2 minutes of description of an event and then 15 minutes of commentary to make sure that you think the right way about it. Those that will ask rhetorical questions in a leading manner to get you to believe something that may or may not be true. Those outlets that maybe they can't even call themselves news in some countries. We've hit the point in the United States where people believe that their opinion is as good as a fact. And it's not. It isn't. This habit that is forming is literally destroying American families, which is funny coming from the Family Values Party. It's happening. Now, I'm not saying go watch CNN. You know, I get it, Clinton News Network and all of that. I understand. That's fine. Reuters, AP, stuff like that. Don't like them, go to some NGOs, go to some non-government organizations. If you want to keep up on international news, Human Rights Watch is a really good one. Yeah, it's all framed through examination of human rights issues. However, the background they provide on current events is fantastic. Even use the BBC. Fine. Give you something, right? Can't go cold turkey. Even use the BBC. But drop the rest of it. Just for 28 days. And see if things don't change. If you don't look at the world in a different way. If you're not constantly angry. If you're not just filled with rage at people you've never met and who have done nothing to you. And I know, well, I only watch those outlets because they're the ones that tell the truth. They're the only ones that tell the truth. Anybody who claims to have a monopoly on the truth is a con man. You're destroying your families for the sake of somebody who reveled in the fact that he was supported by the uneducated. Eventually, this president will leave office. But all of the damage that he's done on the national level and the international level that you don't get to hear about because you're in those echo chambers and the damage he's done to your family, it's still going to be there. I would love to go a week without getting a message like that, because it is horrifying. And I would suggest that it is way more than just the normal shift that occurs between generations. The younger generations are always more liberal. You were more liberal than your parents, more than likely. They embrace new ideas faster. The problem is, a lot of the demographics that are watching these channels and consuming these outlets, they're not staying put with their ideas. They're going backwards. So that gap widens. You need to make a choice about what's more important to you. Your family or red hat, the stupid slogan. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.